Toolbox Talk 45, Hazard Identification. Inhalation of gases, mists, vapours and dust can cause damage to the respiratory system or allow toxins to enter the body. These also pose a danger to your skin and eyes. Wear the appropriate PPE. Fatigue, overexertion, stress injuries and impact injuries are all issues to be mindful of. Take care where you place your hands and feet. Pay attention to your body's alignment when you lift, and switch tasks when your joints start to ache or you get other indications of repetitive motion stress. Electrical hazards include shocks, electrocution and arc burns. Electrical safety procedures constitute several topics in their own right, but the key concept is to always ensure that you're providing a means of isolating yourself from the energy source. Lockout tagout is a primary tool towards this end, along with the test before you touch process. In the case of loud noise, if you have to raise your voice to carry on a conversation, hearing protection needs to be worn. Contact with insects, rodents, fungi or bacteria can make you ill. Good housekeeping and personal hygiene are your first lines of defense. The byproducts of combustion can produce breathing hazards or skin irritation. Whether combustion is present or not, a fire hazard exists at high temperatures. There's also a risk of heat stress and burn hazards. In the event of a leak, a microwave heat source can knock out pacemakers or cook internal organs. The heating of plastic can also release toxic vapors. The melting of plastic produces an even higher level of toxic vapors than mere heating does. Melting of metals may release metal fumes, metal condensate or metal dust. Where you have melting, there is also high temperatures, so be aware of burn hazards. Melting pots and extruders may also pose slipping hazards because of oil or water used in the process, plus slag on surfaces. Electric blast furnaces and robotic cutters use arc discharge. High levels of ozone and vaporized metal may be present. All contactor devices, such as circuit breakers, have the potential for an unintended arc discharge. Where weld inspections are underway, assume the presence of X-rays and give the area a wide berth. Grinding or crushing operations produce dust in the air and slipping hazards on the floor. When mixing, dust, solvent vapors and mist produce breathing and slipping hazards. Hazards can be identified by completing regular workplace inspections. Regular site inspections should also be undertaken, as they'll identify hazards before an incident occurs. This is an easy and effective way to identify hazards and should be conducted at regular intervals. Incident reporting and investigation, hazards or near-miss alert reporting, standard operating procedure reviews, and regular consultation with employees. To determine whether a hazard exists, ask the question, how could an injury, illness, or damage result from this hazard?